Congratulations, seniors. Students, you have met the Modesto City Schools and the state of California requirements for graduation, and you have earned the right to participate in tonight's ceremony. Remember this event. It is one of those signposts in life that you will always be able to look back upon. Parents, your son or daughter did not get to this point alone. You have guided them along the way, and we at Johansen High School thank you and appreciate the partnership that we've had with you. Students, will you turn and thank your parents for being here this evening and for helping you graduate from high school. You may be seated. My name is Michael Coates. I'm the principal here at Johansen High School, and it's my pleasure to welcome you tonight. We welcome the graduates, parents, family, and friends to the Johansen High School 2005 commencement exercise. We have met with the students in preparation for this ceremony, and the students and I ask that you respect the traditional formal graduation ceremony. We have listed in the graduation program the ceremony's code of conduct and ask that you help us by reviewing those guidelines. Tonight I want to introduce our two board members that are with us this evening from the Modesto City Schools Board of Trustees, Mrs. Robin Brown and Mr. Gary Lopez. I would now like to invite Hong Do, our senior class president, to the podium for a welcome address.
Good evening. I would like to welcome all the parents, relatives, friends, members of the school board, teachers, and staff on behalf of the senior class. It's been a long and gratifying road to graduation, and your presence here tonight is greatly appreciated. On this day, the class of 2005 would like to thank all of those who have helped us overcome obstacles and met challenges in our lives. We would like to thank all the teachers and staff at Johansen High School that have impacted our lives and have put us on the path to our hopes and dreams for the future. Also for guiding us and giving us the most valuable gift anyone can receive, the gift of knowledge. We would also like to thank all the parents and guardians that have made us who we are and let us blossom into our own person. You have given us so much. There's no way to repay you. But for now, we would just like to extend our gratitude to you for all your help and inspiration that you have given us throughout our lives. The people we met, the experience we have encountered, and the lessons we learned have been invaluable. And every one of you here tonight have impacted our lives and have given us encouraging words, helpful advice, and constructive criticism. Thank you for all your love and support, and it's a great honor that I present to you the graduating class of 2005.
Thank you, Hong. And now Ebony James, our ASB president, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the national anthem by the Viking Singers.
Hello, parents. Hello, parents. Is it on? Hello? Hello, parents, friends, and family. Thank you, Johansen High School staff, administrators, teachers, and my parents. Goodbye to the class 2005. Today, we are at the end of our high school years, but at the beginning of making the right choices that will affect our years to come. As we part these grounds today, I would like to say, as your former ASB president, we have had the chance to grow throughout the years together. As we faced many challenges, made many decisions regarding choices that each of us had to make. Some good and some not so good. But for the most part, the thing is, we have the opportunity to choose to become a true Viking. We are all Vikings today, spirited, vigorous, and watchful. For our graduation, I hope that as we part these grounds today, we will remember what it took to make it here and what it would mean to continue to reach our dreams, to come regardless of the obstacles that might get in our way. Just remember that dreams are good, but without putting your dreams into action, it just remains a dream. Let's walk in the path of our dream as we leave here today, the class of 2005. And as my last time as your official ASB president, I would be honored to lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance. So may you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Congratulations to the class 2005.
You may be seated. Our student speaker tonight is Julie DeCenzo, and her speech is titled Pieces of Our Lives. Julie?
Do you remember when you were getting ready for your first day of high school? Were you worried about how to dress, how to style your hair, how to walk even? I know I was. I was so concerned about falling into one of those freshman stereotypes, the kind you see on TV or hear about through urban legend, that I fretted for days before school started. I will say that I found some comfort in thinking that out of all the movies I had ever watched, only the boys were ever trash canned. However, Johansen was the biggest campus I'd ever stepped foot on, and it was, and still is, so crowded that I was afraid in a figurative sense of getting lost. How could I ever find myself when I couldn't even find my first period class? Now, as I look out at all the seniors sitting in front of me tonight, memories of freshman orientation flood my mind. Only instead of being handed now and laters, tonight we will be handed diplomas. I think that's a fair trade. 4 years ago, as we gathered in the gym for orientation, you could sense the anxiety, the excitement, and the nerves. Tonight, as we all gather for graduation, here on this green field, that same anxiety pervades the air. We've all experienced the past few years of our lives together, and we've all had to cope through major world changes. The class of 2005 has witnessed many extreme events over the course of 4 years. Our freshman year, we all gathered in our classrooms on September 11th to watch the unbelievable happen to our country. The following year, the United States went to war in Iraq. This year, there was the election of 2004, and many of us were able to vote for the first time. And in the words of Mr. Adair, if we didn't register to vote, we had no right to complain about who won. On campus, we had seniors who participated in sports, academic decathlon, CSF, art clubs, dance, choir, mock trial, speech, and many more activities. We were even lucky enough to be able to be part in the 15 Minutes program. The staff at Johansen has worked hard to give us these opportunities, and because of their efforts and our own will, we've grown into unique individuals. Some students were accepted to prestigious schools like Harvard, while other students demonstrated their musical talents by having their song played on the radio. Even though these achievements are very different, they all took focus and determination. Each teacher worked hard to give us the best learning environment, and supervisors helped keep our campus safe so we could focus on academics. Counselors stressed and pulled their hair out to make sure each one of us knew the steps we needed to take to get accepted to college. Our high school is an accredited school thanks to the long hours of dedication from a select group of teachers to impress the infamous WASP committee. The list is endless. I could praise each individual at this school, but I'm sure you're all waiting anxiously to receive your diplomas. So whether we're college-bound or work-bound, every one of us is going to be entering the real world now. And the real world is much bigger with many more distractions. We will all be going in different directions, which is only right, because we are all so diverse and we've all earned our freedom from the structures of high school. But no matter how different we are, and no matter how many different directions we travel in, we all have one major life experience in common: graduation from Peter Johansen High School. So, I want to say congratulations to each senior sitting in front of me for your hard work and determination to succeed in high school. As we all go our different directions, always remember this night that we will soon share together. Congratulations to the class of 2005.
Thank you, Julie. Many of the graduates have received awards and recognition at various award ceremonies and banquets over the past few weeks. Tonight, we want to recognize just a few students for their outstanding accomplishments. Melinda Nielsen, our CSF advisor, is going to introduce our CSF Life members.
Good evening. As the graduating class of 2005 marched in this evening, they were led by the Life members of California Scholarship Federation. CSF is the only state honor society, and these students have achieved the honor of Life membership because of their outstanding academic records. In order to wear the gold honor stole, these students had to achieve CSF membership by qualifying during 4 of their last 6 semesters in high school. They have had to earn almost all A's in their academic classes to qualify for honors at graduation. In a few minutes, as the honor graduates lead the graduating class of 2005 to receive their diplomas, they will also receive their CSF Life membership certificates. The staff of Peter Johansen High School is pleased to present the 2005 honor graduates. Would all the honor graduates please stand and be recognized for your outstanding academic achievement? To all of the students and honor graduates, the staff of Peter Johansen High School would like to wish you continued success as you pursue your academic and career goals. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Tonight we want to recognize one student who is a 4.0 graduate, had a 4.0 perfect unweighted GPA, and that student is Jerry Vinn. We would also like to recognize 7 students who had perfect attendance for all 4 years of high school. Didn't miss a day. Will these students please stand? Victoria Galvin, Joshua Hackett, Horatio Medueno, Daniel Mears, Lisa Roach, John Tews, and Julia Valle. Thank you. You may be seated. You'll notice in your program that the Golden State Merit Diploma winners are designated. Will those students that are California State SEAL Merit Diploma recipients please stand? To qualify for this California Golden State Diploma, the students achieved excellence on 6 or more Golden State exams or California standards tests in the state assessment program. I want to recognize these 46 Johansen students that have earned the California Golden State Merit Diploma. The students' names are noted in your program. Thank you. I'd also like to have the students stand that are being accepted and recognized in the National Art Honor Society. Each year, the National Art Honor Society publicly acknowledges a select number of high school students throughout the United States who have achieved the highest qualities in art scholarship, service, and character. In exemplifying these qualities as a creative individual, these students have made a valuable contribution to our school, community, and society. In recognition of these achievements and contributions, the National Art Education Association acknowledges the membership of these 23 Johansen graduates in the National Art Society. Our second student speaker tonight is Michael Medeiros, and his speech is titled, Memories Are Forever.
Stop. Just think for a moment. Look around and consider this. High school is over. You're done. No more. Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you scared? If it hasn't hit you now, it will. In a week, a month, or maybe August 27th, when you realize there is no roundup to go to, no class pictures to take, no books to check out from the book room, no more checking with your friends to see if you have the same lunch period. It will hit you. Most of the people around you, you will never see again for the rest of your life. And if you see them, it will be standing in the cereal aisle, looking at the nutrition content of Lucky Charms, trying to figure out if you're getting enough fiber in your diet. The person next to you will quietly say your name, unsure if it's actually you or if that really is your name. You look and remember. It's what's their face, you know, the one with the hair. And then you'll start to think about the past 4 years. We've seen a lot. There's been war, scandal, terror, captures, and some of us might have even rocked the vote in this last election. Modesto has been put on the map. When people give you that blank look on their face when you tell them you're from Modesto, all you have to do is say one word and the light bulb goes on. Peterson. These are the things your children will ask you about and want to know where you were. They will want to know how you felt when the first plane hit. Then there are the things they'll ask you and you won't be quite sure what to say. Did you know we can see your underwear in that picture? Why is everyone wearing pajamas? What does it mean when you call someone your boo? What was your obsession with the 80s? We won't know what to say. Do you remember your first day of school freshman year? Did Mr. Hitch scare you too? The school seemed so big, and you thought for sure you'd get lost. But we still thought we were hot stuff and way too cool for this. Then sophomore year came, and we realized just how dumb we'd been. We had moved up on the ladder, but not much. Now and then you still didn't know where a room was. Senior year, and I still don't know where some of those doors lead. Then junior year came, and we were over the peak. It was all downhill from there. Most of the drama had started to fade away, and we stopped caring about what other people thought and started thinking about the future. Then we were at the end. Senior year went by so fast, I'm still convinced it never happened. I still think that when this year ends, it'll just be another summer break. Another see you in 2.5 months. But now we have to grow up. We have to find a job, pay taxes, and ask our doctor about Lipitor. We are the ones who are going to run the country next. Does this scare you, parents? Your child is now an adult. You can no longer keep tabs on everything we do. Does this worry you? Or do you feel relief and are ready to shove us out of the nest so you can finally have that second honeymoon you've always wanted? For those of you sitting in the stands, look at these graduates. These are the bright new minds that will become the next Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, Bill Cosby, or Bill Shakespeare. But whatever we do, we will do it well. I'm not just saying it, we are the best school there is. And even though the teachers and administrators may deny it, we were and are the best class this school has seen. There is a unique mix of people with as many different backgrounds and lifestyles that we could start talking about now and not finish until our own children graduate from high school. We are all different, but no matter who we are, when you run into that familiar face in the cereal aisle, there will be a connection, a bond, a tie, that no matter where your life takes you, you will be part of a bigger family. The Peter Johansen High School graduating class of 2005.
The completion of your high school diploma has required intelligence, diligence, and perseverance. Congratulations for having shown all three. And recall also that commencement does not mean an end to your studies, but really a beginning. The same traits that enabled you to be successful in high school will be called on throughout your life. You have learned much more than facts and information. You have honed your intellectual and personal qualities that will sustain your continued success. I trust this is not the last time you hear pomp and circumstance. I encourage each of you to continue your education, and I hope that you will march into another commencement ceremony to that familiar tune. Best wishes as you commence the next phase of your life. Modesto City Schools Board of Trustees, Mrs. Brown and Mr. Lopez, as principal of Johansen High School, I certify that each member of the graduating class of 2005 from Johansen has met all the prescribed requirements by the State of California and the Modesto City Schools Board of Education. They are ready for their diploma.
Hi, Gary, how are you? You ready to go? Shake a few hands? Okay. Jerry Vinn. Kyle Campiotti. David Green. Kimmy Bell. Lindsay Riley. Lisa Tankersley. Diana Young. Johnny Chow. Anit Picard. Kimberly Payton. Lindsay Dillon. Laura Garcia. Mary Ibrahim. Jenica Goldenfenny. Jamie Hansen. Ashley Gray. Kylie Alsafram. Meredith Zweifel. Eve Meyer. Nathan L. Gordon. Tyler Andrew Kelly. Matthew Gleason. Dana Jesse Meyer. Julia Wong. Anthony Raymond Sanchez. Esmeralda Aguayo. Kamal Shergo. Shandon Shergo. Rekha Batten. Joe Bobadilla. Guillermo Vasquez Anaya. Christopher Haig Merritt. Daniel Robert Renz. Victoria Lisette Galvan. Danielle Goins. Karina Gutierrez. Laura Whitney Proctor. Casey Nicole McGee. Geneva Ellsworth Scram.
Sarah Chapman.
Brianna Arnold.
Sabrina Carvajal.
Leo Aranda.
Patricia Carmen.
Sandra Alcazar.
Maria Campos.
Veronica Alvarez.
Amanda Craig.
Fabian Andrade.
Nicole Cornett.
Elizabeth Almodovar.
Norman Cook.
Jose Angel.
Rosa Lisbeth Cisneros.
Andrade.
Nicole Kumisha.
Sandra Assaker.
Phyllis Cabagnot.
Desiree Abello.
Tien Bui.
Tiago Antonesio.
Juan Blanco.
Amber Alvarez.
Melissa Brown.
Sylvia Arona.
Lucretia Berries.
Ulysses Arzate.
Michael Boast.
Ketsana Butsati.
Daniel Bora.